Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's raining, it's cloudy, and I got a little side project I picked up last week, so I'll show you guys this. My son and I took it apart over the weekend, and let's see what we get in here. We're just gonna kind of restore it. It's an older 185 compressor, so we got it all taken apart. We got this panel here. It's pretty beat up. We kind of hit it from the back side. I'm gonna throw a little bit of filler in it just to smooth it. I'm not gonna get too carried away with it. It's an older unit, but the older Ingersolls, the older Solaire, those are the only machines that to be quite honest, those are the only machines I think are reliable and good. Most of them all have the Deere engine. That one actually has a Dutes. Dutes is a good engine, air cooled. It's not really air cooled, but it's like oil cooled. It has an oil cooler. It's not like your lawnmower, but anyways. So, raining, and gonna go ahead and change out those jar top valves that were all leaking from the project. I think it was last week or the week before, and some heads. So we'll see what we can get into there. All right, guys, we're back at it. I didn't make it here yesterday because it didn't stop raining, man. They said it's supposed to rain all day, so I went ahead and got some paint. And Case and I worked on that air compressor, got it all painted up. So I'm gonna change out some valves today. I don't know if you guys remember the job where I was using the air spade. That's where we're at. So I'm gonna grab some stuff. We gotta go up a big hill, so I'm gonna get hopefully all of my stuff up there, and then we'll go ahead and just work the entire time and then bring it all down. That way I don't have to go up and down 50 times for random things. All right, time to break ground. Usually if I don't have access to a controller, this way I just know where my wiring is, so I don't have to reset their controller. I'll just take a picture of the wires that are connected. Here I have yellow and blue, and I got 2 valves, so that's all I got. Yeah, 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig it up, but that way I can put it all back and everything's the way it should be. But time to dig it up. All right, guys, so box is out. It's like one load out with the vac. Go ahead and cut my valves and clean out the rest of it once I get them cut out. So got a little bit of room there to still reuse that manifold, so I'm really happy about that. So these 2 should go in pretty easy. The next one I'm not as confident in, but you know, we'll make it happen. All right, guys, I want to show you this before it's too late. It's probably already late, man. Anyway, so I cut the valves out. There's literally just this nasty black slime coming out, and this is the main line here that feeds the valve. So there's some there's some age on those pipes. But empty the vac out, that way I don't create a bunch of mud in my vac. I'm gonna suck this water out. Just want to try and catch that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time to get surgical with it. Scotch-Brite, blue gloves, clean that mud up, and let's get the new valves in. Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. All right, guys, I got some mud on me here, but anyways, I'm getting ate up by these mosquitoes. I think this is an awesome house and location with the woods behind me. And how cool is that to live in the city and have some woods? But man, these skeeters are getting me like no one's business. Ugh. Hopefully this primer and glue scares them away. All right, guys, new valves are in. I'm gonna push that line right there, and screw that union together, but I want to wait for the glue to dry before I do that. They're touching right now, so it's not like there's any forced effort. It's just I don't want anything pulling the fitting apart. So time to pack up and head on over to do the other valves and dig that box up. This one wasn't too bad. The dirt was very slimy, which just makes it kind of a pain to clean. So that's it, you know, not too bad. That's the only issue. 3 valves in this box, so this is also the one that's full of the creepy crawlies. So hopefully they treat me pretty good and the mosquitoes stay on the other side, because my ankles are, whew, man, my ankles are getting it. Did have an interesting engagement yesterday. I don't know if you guys remember the zone that I did solo, but pulled the cable up, and we always do. Half the people anymore, they all work from home, so we don't hit the cable. Anyways, on everything we have, you know, it states any and all repairs are to be additional and billed. It also states, you know, we're any and all equipment that we need to do the job, not even equipment, you know, anything that we need to do the job will be done. Is to permit all access. So we pull the cable up, but we don't leave someone without cable and they say, oh, we can't get to you for 3 days, and that means they can't work for 3 days, or they have to all of a sudden spontaneously go to work, miss work, whatever. And we're trying to get paid, which means they got to go to work. So anyways, this lady threw a fit like a child about that, and you know, they're just a terrible customer. I wish I'll read some of this on camera. It was ridiculous, and I can't help but share it. She blames it on her husband. You know, that's the scapegoat. Always blame it on your spouse. Ridiculous. But I don't think he's yeah, he definitely had his share of things than just the day that I was there. Anyways, they feel like I should, you know, put the cable back down, since we pulled it up, and not just leave it hanging out. I let them know that we don't do that. And you know, she just basically said, you know, we're not going to recommend you, we're going to trash talk you. And I told her to read the bottom of her invoice. So she didn't believe that constituted any kind of repair. And anyways, this lady just went on, and what did she say? If I was doing anything other than questioning what I did, I would have gotten a phone call from her with some very choice words. Anyways, guys, that just rubs me the wrong way, you know. When you go out of your way to do the right thing and not inconvenience people, and then they have the nerve to, you know, just nitpick things or think they can do it better. To me, it's bring your ass on out. You know, I run a really relaxed business. Like, I treat my customers like family. So when people do stuff like that, I don't tolerate. I don't want to work for you. I won't work for you. There's plenty of other work out there. So they also supposedly had a head. So this is how I know this is the mowing guy. You know, I coordinated with him and I said, hey, you know, stay out of these certain areas around the boxes. The rest of it, go ahead and blast whatever. You know, you're good. Apparently, before we had this massive rainstorm, the homeowner was out there watering his flowers, or in the middle of it, or something suspicious. Called the mowing guy and said he hit it. So the mowing guy called and said, hey, I need a repair. I'm like, all right, man, well, yeah, you're out here struggling just like me. I'll help you out. I'll do it for free. Just a couple $1 part, no big deal. And plus it builds that relationship between him and I, which is always a good thing, networking. But they try to say that the sprinkler head blew out of the ground because of a broken elbow, a broken bar fitting at the bottom. Let me just tell you that the Area 1 has at best 40 psi. Spread that across 6 heads on a 1-inch pipe. Guys, I'm so miserable right now doing this repair. I can't even explain to you how many mosquitoes are over there. It's like I hit a freaking nest. So I'm gonna put some zinc oxide sunscreen on, and I don't know if that'll do anything for these things, but gosh, I'm so ate up. I'm itching so bad. Like, this is like an allergic reaction bad is how it feels. Oh my gosh. It's so awful. So awful. Anything that touches me, I'm just like freaking out because it's just more mosquitoes is how it feels. That's, yeah, dude, I got it on that thick. Like, it's that bad out there. So I gotta take a break and get a drink. This is awful. All right, guys. After bug bite, after bug bite, after bug bite, it finally got to be, I think it's like, let's see what time it is. Anyways, mosquitoes go away in the daytime, as you know. So it's now, well, 10:39 at Morgan. So they went away. So they stopped biting. My ankles are so red, man. And these things look like devil hornets. So, anyways, all that's done. I'm gonna go get some wire nuts wired up. But yeah, dang, man, I wasn't expecting that at all. So anyways, I'll wrap that, let that glue dry, tighten up them unions, let it dry, and then I'll run through and change out a few heads. But this one was pretty straightforward. Sorry I didn't video much, but man, I was so miserable getting just the blood sucked out of me by these devil hornets, mosquitoes. So I'm gonna get these wire nuts and hydrate since they sucked everything out of me. All right, guys, all tightened up, wired it. I did change out the wire nuts on the other valve box that were, I don't know, they're not grease wire nuts, watertight, waterproof wire nuts. Got those unions tightened up. So now I'm gonna go see, I know there's a couple heads here. I know there are a couple heads here that I have to change, but I know there's one particular spot where there's something funky going on. So I'm gonna go start over here and see what's going on. I love this truck. I bet it's before they switched to that goofy little 2.7 liter style and the 6.6. So I bet that truck's got a 6.0 in it, and I love the 6.0 gas engine. Not a diesel daily driver kind of guy. Man, I love white. Double cab. It's a nice truck. But I'm gonna dig up right here and see what's what. I'm thinking it's just like a busted head or something, but I'm already hitting something, so we'll see. Crack those on the driveway to make it easier to clean up. Yeah, looks like we got some funny pipe with the busted elbow. No biggie. Get jiggy. No biggie. Getting jiggy with it. Nah, 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 nah. All right, guys and gals, let's give this sucker some water. See if I have any dirt, PVC particles stuck in the valve. Here, water. Alright, make sure I had them all off first. That one's on. See if I got any of them on over this other valve box. I hear some noise, but maybe I don't. Maybe it's just the critters in the woods. So far, none of them popped on. So we'll throw some water in them, see if they shut off. If they do, they're clean. If they don't, we'll clean them. Ooh, that was in the nick of time right there, I'll tell you that. If that box wasn't there, I'd have been blasted. Y'all, little man. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I think. Is that puppy shutting off yet? I need to make sure this zone's running. I don't hear water, and there's so much going on that I couldn't tell. I got a zone back there going, but I don't know what zone that thing's on. So let me see what's up, run through. I don't have the controller, so I can't show you guys each zone very easy. So what's that do? Like and subscribe?
Yeah.
Stand over here. Now tell me. What does that say? Show me hold that up. What is that? Yeah, just go back by the dump truck and say it one more time. One more time. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah. See you turn it on.
Yeah, it's on right now.
Mega! Don't put that one.
Oh! You tackled me. He's shooting. Yeah.